The clearest photo of a UFO ever. UAP crashing out of the sky. Alien abductions and missing time, and a UFO dropping off Bigfoot. We've got it all for you in this long compilation. So grab a snack and let's jump in. We're starting with portals, wormholes, and motherships dropping off baby ships in this clear UFO footage compilation. Take a look.
Y'all, we're back with some of the best UFO sightings that I've seen recently. This one was actually captured in Eagle, Idaho, and we can see several red lights in the sky, some of which appeared to be moving in unison, giving the illusion, like those three, that it's one craft. But as we see the others approach, we can tell that they are each different and individual objects flying into the sky. There's going to be about two more red ones appearing, and the way that they just sit there is a bit eerie, a bit ominous. I don't know what this one is. This one is fantastic. The witness of the event described that contrail as on fire. And we zoom in to see that there's actually two objects, one in the front kind of glowing, and then one right at the end of that flaming contrail. The witness said that there were actually three objects, but by the time they were able to start capturing and recording, the other one had gone and faded away, kind of how this one did here. This is wild. Like, what would leave that contrail like that anyway that we would have? I haven't seen a UFO really do anything like this, but it definitely looks strange and interesting. This next event happened in Morocco just before the earthquake. Now, it is being classified as earthquake lights, which is interesting because earthquake lights are another anomaly we don't necessarily have an answer for. What's even stranger about these lights is that several sets of them have been seen, like this set where one light or a few lights are moving individually. And then we have a completely different angle with another set of lights, also in Morocco just before the earthquake, and we're seeing that all of these lights look like they're moving in unison. For those who don't know, earthquake lights are an aerial phenomena that occur in areas with tectonic stress, volcano eruptions, and seismic activity. And I find it very interesting because we have seen a lot of moving lights lately around volcanoes, with a lot of people even capturing what they consider UFOs flying in and out of volcanoes during active eruptions. I'm a bit of a skeptic for this next one, just because there's a repeating pattern towards the end. However, it is insane and impressive. I mean, look at this thing. The glow is incredible. This is the part that throws me off a little bit, that like halo shift and then a zip under. Now look, this halo and then a zip under, again, it's like a repeating pattern. But who's to say they don't repeat patterns? This, if real, would be wild. I won't be near my computer right now, so I can't actually do a full analysis of this one, but it is one that I look forward to updating you guys on very, very soon, because it is freaking cool. What's even more interesting about this footage is that if proven to be real and accurate, this is actually said to be from Peru and said to be one of the events that the people in Peru are witnessing lately, along with the alien attacks. If I can do an analysis and, really check this out and it's real, this could be what's happening in Peru. This could be what has people panicking. And it is absolutely insane. And the way it just disappears. This incident was captured in Los Angeles on September 7th. I find this light to be very interesting because it looks almost like a distortion in space-time, right? This could be Again, going into all the theories, it could be a multi-dimensional object presenting itself in our three-dimensional plane of existence. It could be a light being, because some of these things could be uh, organic in some way. I don't know this. I can't wait to get more information about these non-human intelligence or non-human biologics. But what if it's the ship itself? What if some do have passengers and others are just in and of themselves life and light entities that can travel? I also like this one because they stood for a good amount in the incident. It's not just 10 seconds and, they stop recording. And it has pretty colorful commentary, which makes it, I feel, more believable. I definitely feel that the witness was freaked out and believed they saw something.
Yeah, an aliens don't exist, you're fucking right. So what the fuck that is then? Just to give you an idea, zoom out a little bit, so I'm not bullshitting.
It's ominous that it's actually just sitting there stationary. But what I find most interesting is that I genuinely, again, it looks like a distortion. I genuinely cannot tell if this is one light, several lights, a light being scattered through a prism of some sort, creating this illusion or effect. I find it so interesting. I love this video. The shape is interesting too. It's definitely not a star. I want to know what you guys think about this one, because I'm blown away by it. I'm baffled. This event was captured in Texas on September 7th. Because it has blinking lights, I'm inclined to go drone, but just the shape of it, the look all around, feels very unfamiliar. So it definitely could be a UFO. This luminous object was captured by a stewardess on a plane. It's definitely anomalous and strange. However, because of the nature of the video, it's like a few seconds, so I can't really get too much detail out of it. And how high up she is, I can't tell if it's just something on land reflecting the sun or if it's an actual object in the sky. This object was captured in Paphos, Cyprus on September 6th, just floating across the sky. The witness and his partner believed at first that it could have been possibly a weather balloon, because at first it was drifting slowly. But upon zooming and checking the video, they realized that it had some form of strange movement to it, almost like a distortion in the eye. And they also noticed that it made some abrupt movements later on, which they felt ruled it out as being a weather balloon and count it as unidentified. I think it looks strange. I definitely felt like I saw some weird glitchy movement. Let's try to zoom in. It definitely looks like it's jittering to me, but the skeptic in me also says it could be the distortion from the camera because of how far it is. Definitely a mystery. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this, smash like and subscribe. I'll be back with more UFO videos soon, as well as some live gaming. I'll see you guys next time.
I don't know, that warping one that was dropping things off. That was weird. And you guys know I don't like UFOs dropping things off, but especially now, after that jellyfish UFO image, I don't know how I feel about that. Now, as we can see, some of these UFOs are from out of this world or maybe interdimensional. However, some are man-made. Some, we have no idea where they come from. Let's take a look at some classics from Eyes on Cinema. These are some UFOs with questionable origins. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Let's just dive in. What the did I just see? What the is that? Is this it? Is that what is that? Las Americas, Tenerife, Canary Islands, January 1993. Bruh. It is also Eyes on Cinema. It's a good. Okay, okay. I will. Maybe we can check that out together in another live stream. I don't know that the computer will make it for two, or even through this one. It's getting really hot and the battery's going. Bruh. Speaking of, let me get this charger connected. Sorry, guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is this Mother Tucker crashing? Man down. Annapolis, Maryland, early 1950s. Bro, UFO were just crashing down in the 50s, huh? Oh, hell no. Oh, man, I feel so bad for those aliens and the ones in Roswell, Passaic, New Jersey, 1952. That's interesting. Beautiful. Beautiful capture. Look at the dome on top. I just my mind's automatically to China, 1942. Bro. Oh, they really had really big old domes on top before, huh? Colorado, Four Corners area, 23 July 1963, original speed. Whoa! It even looks like it has spin to it. Big CGI hologram used in Hollywood. Oh, look at that. Thank you. Thank you for being here. If it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't be here, you know? Wow, that's nice. I like this capture. I love, again, one of like the speeds that we can't reproduce. That's just, oh, imagine. Hey, Fred. Wait, Fred, I feel like you were already here, but still, hi again. Hey, we had this on the other video. I think that was one of the thumbnails. Okay, guys, hold on. The computer gave me a little freeze here. It's getting too hot. Fusion Essentials, thank you. I appreciate you and welcome. Guys, I might lose the chat just for a little bit, just in order to keep the computer. I mean, we're going to keep it up for now, but if I notice that the computer starts lagging or the video freezes on us, we're definitely going to go back. Well, the original time traveler, we know this, but the older ones are less likely to be the man-made ones. But even still, we know that there are man-made UFOs and that they're reverse engineered. At this point, it doesn't even matter. It's the fact that we had something to reverse engineer. Because if we created it and we reverse engineered it, where the hell did it come from? That's just more proof, in my opinion. Mr. Yim, welcome, welcome. Oh, de España, bienvenido. Oh, hello. Oh, you just want to do whatever you want, don't you? What was that about? Hold on. Vroom. Wow. I like the arch it had too. It looks like he jumped. The flashing gets me, especially when oh, whoa. That turn, get out. That maneuver, incredible. Bro, he just went whoop. Oh, we're going left now. Just kidding. We're going down. Bruh. Oh, this is a more recent one. June 8th, 2008. Footage. Location, Sea of Marmara, Turkey. Camera, a mini DV Canon DMGRI-A. That. Filmed by Murat Yalçın Yalman. The object was over the sea, filmed from the shoreline of Turkey. Hmm. Jim, welcome, welcome. Oh, this is the one where you can see them inside. That's their heads.
Yine buldum ben. Yine buldum. Yine buldum.
I'd probably be a little scared, but I'd also be like, hi. Buenos días, maldito. Oh, wow. No sé si es bueno o maldito, but welcome. Welcome. Look at these. Altoria, welcome. You think aliens created us? The Las Vegas one was spooky. I agree, Aruba. Welcome, by the way. Oh. Look at all of these. This is 1995. Señor Thomas Islas. Wait. We're gonna get a little more information. Um, Nesa Ido, Mexico. This is from July 17th of 1995. For those of you in America, because I get this question a lot and I get yelled at a lot, these dates are not wrong. America is the only place that puts the month first. Everyone else puts the day first because it goes day, month, year. It follows order. Good morning. Looks like War of the Worlds. Uy, no. But yes. Look at all of these. Greetings, Earthlings. Thank you so much. Make sure that you check out those channels that I linked you guys to that we just checked out today. Eyes on Cinema, I almost said Eyes on Us, is going to be linked in the description below, as is that long compilation that we just checked out together. Smash that like if you haven't already. Smash subscribe if you're new here. We appreciate you. We have a lot of fun. I post a lot of cool random videos, a lot of UFOs. So if you're here for UFOs, you will see a lot of those. But I also post gaming, reactions, funny, paranormal, all types of content. I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Smash that like again. I'm going to say it again. I will see all of you guys next time. I hope you all have an amazing day. I just want to give another shout out in that video to Eyes on Cinema. For some reason, they've been ordered to shut down recently and only have 7 days to back up all of their UFO and UAP evidence before their channel is terminated. I don't know what's happening with all of these channels that produce awesome quality UFO content for all of us, but they're going one by one. So another shout out to Eyes on Cinema for years of awesome UAP. Next, we're checking out the insanity of UFO abductions. Are aliens taking people? And if so, what are they doing? No one really knows. One thing's for sure, though, those who come back have a lot of missing time. Take a look. Today, we're going to check out some awesome UFO videos and photos from around the world.
Very balanced, and you work extremely hard. I mean, you're a fanatic at being balanced. Which, in other words, I know how to relax a little bit more.
Randy, I appreciate you.
Yeah, oh yeah. So anyway, but you have to maintain that discipline.
Oh, yes, Emery, and welcome. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the live.
You'll become non-functional in this business. So very hard business.
I wish the volume was louder. Oh my God. Ilopango Lake in El Salvador. She missed an hour of time. Missing time is so wild to me. Imagine the fear. That's probably why we probably get so scared. That's probably why they're like, just wipe their memories. They are traumatized. um,
Got it.
the UFO in Iran. Oh, he captured it again. I think it's fake personally. Again, my opinion. Some people get mad when I say that, but that's my opinion. You can have your own opinion. But I didn't like the warbly woo, 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 traditional UFO sound effect sound on it. I hate Python. You have Python, but you're starting to like it. It once you get into it and you learn, it's like it's hard to get in, but then once you're in, a lot of the stuff is easy. Kotia, welcome to the chat. Yes, you can. I have a Discord. The Discord should be linked in the description below. You can also email me. The email is in the description below. I'm working on receiving bigger files. Last time that I sent out the Las Vegas 4K video, I used WeShare. I've never used it before, but I liked it. I don't know how safe it is, but I really enjoyed using it and I was able to transfer bigger files that way.
God, so I have a generator, a power generator, which is why my lights stay on when the power goes out here in the country. Oh my God, but the air conditioner does not get plugged to the generator because I don't want it to blow out. And it just got so much hotter. And that's not good for the computer or for me. Oh, the air conditioner's back. Brian, that's a-okay. We're all young at heart. That's what matters. But yeah, man, my last few years at Apple, I was stressing so much with, oh, look at this mother flower coming in. But I got all these grades and I got some grades here. I was a little upset with these grades, but then when I started getting these grades up here, I was like, yeah, I look like Doctor Strange. Cthulhu Haster, what's good? What's good? Welcome. We're checking out Eyes on Cinema's newest compilation because it's incredible. The script to my Discord, I can show you the training part if you want to learn it. Oh, Festival Majama, after the live stream, I'm gonna eat and then I'll definitely check it out and then we can chat on the Discord. Did it get shot down or just crash? Because there a spark of light before the crash. I don't I don't think that we're dumb enough to shoot it down, although I've seen some dumb videos of stupid stuff that we've done. Um, but we don't know how their technology works. Excuse me. It could have been a malfunction on their part. I've heard that some of our older radio waves actually mess with the frequency that they are on in order to propel themselves, and that can sometimes cause a malfunction and cause them to crash. And because we're projecting radio waves constantly, it's something that could strike them. And then we'll see that, and it looks like they've been shot down. It could be strictly coincidental. Um, so yeah, that new Call of Duty, I'm not pre-ordering it, but I'm excited for it. I was I pre-ordered a lot of the previous Call of Duties and I've been let down by them. So with this one, I'm gonna let it come out. I'm gonna see the gameplay. Oh, look at that. Sorry, whoa. Little dude, why are you moving like that? You're going nuts. Wow. This is a really interesting one. Oh, there's another one up here. There's just lights appearing everywhere. But that dude was doing flips and flops and everything. Yeah, Modern Warfare 3, I freaking pre-ordered that and it felt like a damn DLC and I was so pissed. I spent so much money on it. And I'm like, and I don't really mind. Like, that's why I do stuff to make money so I can spend it. So I don't like, yeah, I'm gonna support the studio. I like what they made. So I was very disappointed in that we all spent so much money and the whole game felt like a DLC. And a lot of the games that you pre-order now come out and they feel unfinished. Like Cyberpunk, I think I pre-ordered that. And that whole Vanguard did suck. My God. But Cyberpunk was a freaking disaster. And I never even went back to play it. I didn't even finish it. I'm pissed because I spent money, I didn't finish it because how are you going to release a game and then you have to patch it day one? Like I said yesterday when I was streaming, I remember when I would pay $50 for a video game and it came with every skin, everything in it. I'd have to wait for DLC or pay extra money to. I hate the double monetization. No, I'm tired of it. So I'm not playing with these studios anymore unless it's Nintendo or they're known for releasing finished products. I'm not doing it. And I say Nintendo because Nintendo is strictly a gaming company and they always have been. And even though they find other ways to monetize, they will always release to you a finished product. That's why I'm kind of mad at that newer Pokemon game. I feel like it was unfinished. But remember that Pokemon is not Nintendo, it is the Pokemon company. So I blame them for that. But yeah, I get so mad. Don't sell me an unfinished product. Could you imagine you buy half cooked food? Get out of here. I'd be so pissed. Um, oh, I've been hooked on X Defiant. I love it. Thank you, Cthulhu. That's what we do. That's why we make money. But I get very angry because I love to support creative processes, and that's why I love indie games, and I love to support the studios, but don't abuse it. Like, don't look at that. Don't sell me some half-assed, half-baked crap, and then be like, oh, we're gonna patch it later, and then try it. Whoa! 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 Did homie just split into two or drop something off? Sorry to yell in your ears, guys. I'm just like, what? What? Oh! Oh! Just like that? This is interesting. Excuse me. Wow. That was weird. Look at that. I don't know if it was slag that it was dropping or what. That's the one thing though, when these aliens drop slag, don't come to my planet pooping on my planet. Take that shit to your bathroom. All jokes aside though, I don't know. We don't know what they're doing though. It just looks so funny. Like they'll just bloop, like what are you doing? What are you dropping off? What are they dropping off? That's a scary thought. Thank you so much. Make sure that you check out those channels that I linked you guys to that we just checked out today. Eyes on Cinema, I almost said Eyes on Us, is going to be linked in the description below, as is that long compilation that we just checked out together. Smash that like if you haven't already. Smash subscribe if you're new here. We appreciate you. We have a lot of fun. I post a lot of cool random videos, a lot of UFOs. So if you're here for UFOs, you will see a lot of those. But I also post gaming, reactions, funny, paranormal, all types of content. I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Smash that like again. I'm going to say it again. I will see all of you guys next time. I hope you all have an amazing day. Insane. Again, where are UFOs taking people and what are they doing? Can we trust the regressions that we get from psychologists, or are those planted in by the questions? Like, abductions are so strange because without witnessing the abduction happening, it's harder to piece together the truth. But still interesting to think about. Next, we're jumping into one of my favorites. You know I love UFOs with incredible geometric shapes and patterns. So these are some diamonds, some triangles, some pyramids, some cubes in a sphere, shapes of all kinds, geometric UFOs. Sound off in the comments. What do you think about this? We're back with some incredible pyramid and diamond shaped UFOs. This compilation is absolutely fantastic. The way that it was sent to me makes it impossible for us to do our traditional zoom and stop while watching. So this is something that we're just going to enjoy together. I'll add some soothing music so that we can really dive into this interstellar phenomenon. Check out this beauty right here. I think it's very interesting that these diamond-shaped UFOs have that split in the middle, almost like it's two crafts or two pieces put together. On screen, you saw the word OVNI. That's how we say UFO in Spanish and in South America. Just for clarification, OVNI is also one of the terms that are now no longer hashtagable on YouTube. Look at these things. They all look very similar. Some of them are more bottom heavy, like the line splits closer to the top and the bottom looks a bit more bulbous. However, some of them are equal in shape, and we've seen a few that don't even have a split at all. Interesting that seeing a UFO right next to the space shuttle is insane during the disaster, and seeing a few specks in the sky makes it even weirder. Look at that bad boy.
Now, I know that some have actually blamed these types of UFOs on the camera lens and sensor, saying that the lights are out of focus. But kind of like the one that we've seen in Serbia, people have actually tried focusing on these, and you're still going to get the same results. Even with high-end and professional cameras that have square-shaped lenses and sensors, you still see this triangular and or pyramid diamond-like shape. Sometimes I wonder, and this is just my mind, if the bottom half of the diamond is a reflection sort of superimposed over our reality, if these things are in fact interdimensional objects. This one's actually beautiful. It has more of a boomerang shape, as you saw when they zoomed in. That one in Russia, that red one, looked very similar to the one we saw in Serbia. The one where the little kid started cursing. He was so surprised and so shocked. I love this one because we're getting multiple lights, with this one just appearing out of nowhere. And I feel that it in and of itself is very, very anomalous. For it to then have this shape take this form, look at that one. That one came out of nowhere, bro. That is intense. Personally, I think it's beautiful. I think it's interesting that some of them have almost like a haze and a transparency through them. Almost like they're phasing and or shifting through our reality as opposed to just flying across the sky. Oh, the intensity of this one. Wow. That one got really intense towards the end, and you kind of saw the exact split of the two. The upper and lower part of the diamond, if you will. Same here. Or even getting this strange artifacting in the middle that almost looks like there's a line that connects, but whoa! The change in color is incredible. Are y'all seeing this? Guys, I'm watching this with you for the first time. I just got this sent to me. So as I'm making this video, I'm also seeing this. I got this sent in and I was like, oh, I have to make this compilation. I have to watch it with the channel. So I'm just as blown away as you are watching. I am right now too. Oh, this one's very intense also. Wow, some of these cameras are better quality and you're seeing more definition of these objects. Like how we said that I'm seeing almost like a bridge between the bottom and top half. Are you guys seeing that? This is bananas. How do they explain these? How do they explain these? The diamond and cube shape, the cube within a sphere. Ooh, this one's not even diamond or pyramid shaped. This one was just strangely she's the black sheep of the UFO family. So cool though. The colors almost look unreal. This one reminds me of, we've seen a diamond and pyramid shaped UFOs on the channel before, and we'd seen one that looked like it had an eye inside of it. Some of y'all said it was the all-seeing eye. That one, the previous one, looked like that. Some of these look like that, which is really, really creepy to me. This looks like it's stacked and layered. These actually, the diamond and pyramid shaped UFOs, look at, you saw that circle in that one?
they make me think of the Vimanas. And we've talked about Vimanas before. Like, I think this is the one with the eye inside of it. Oh, yes, always seen this one before. Y'all, look at the center of that. Tell me that does not look like an eye. That is so creepy. But it reminds me of the Vimanas, and it just goes back to that conversation of these UAP, these UFOs, they could be things that we've seen throughout history, throughout thousands and thousands of years, and these things could be what have shaped our spirituality, would have shaped our religion. We see these things, we don't know what they are, especially back when we didn't have technology. We attributed holiness, we attributed supernaturalness to these things when they could just be interdimensional beings, interdimensional crafts, or even spacefarers. They just the diamond shape and the light that it emits. It really gives me interdimensional as opposed to interstellar. I feel like saucers and tic-tac shaped UFOs are more spacefarers, aliens from another planet, where these diamonds, these prisms, these multicolored shape-shifting UFOs, I feel like those are more interdimensional beings, interdimensional crafts. I do feel that there's room even for time travelers, but that's a whole different story. I feel like these lights, these, again, diamond, pyramid, triangular shaped craft are definitely interdimensional. There we go with that weird swirl in the center again. That one doesn't look split though. It looks like it's just that weird part in the middle. There's no dividing between the top and bottom. It almost looks flat. It almost looks as flat as it does three-dimensional, which I think is weird. But then again, if it's interdimensional, our perception of it could be completely off. We may see a portion of it as flat, while another portion sticks out, because it's at a higher dimension than what we live at. Honestly, if the person who had sent this to me didn't separate these sightings and actually put titles telling us where they come from, some of them I would argue are the same over and over again because they have such similar patterns. Although some of them are clearly different from each other, some of them are very, very similar. I feel like this one has a two-tone color. It had like a green on top and a yellowish light on the bottom. I don't know. I think they're so cool, and I feel like of all the UFO UAP phenomenon, I feel like these are the most mysterious and probably the ones that warrant the most research. Not that a flying saucer or flying tic-tac doesn't, but we're going to talk honestly, and we're going to talk about secret technologies and advanced aerospace technologies. We could make a saucer. Look at this cube. We could make a saucer, right? We definitely could. I can see us doing that. I don't think we have. I do think that is alien technology. I do believe we've reverse engineered. That looks like a hole in the sky. I do believe we've reverse engineered these crafts. But the light ones, the shapeshifters, the ones that are, like this said, plasma, or just seemingly a fracture in the dimensions is the best way I can put it. I don't know. I feel like they are. We can't recreate this. I can't make a cube inside of a sphere. I can't create this plasma prism that shapeshifts and turns into a diamond and looks like it has an eye in it. Like, we can't do that. So I feel like these warrant more discussion and more research. Should we still research the solid objects, the saucers? Of course, yes. But this is just so bizarre, and it could lead to scientific breakthroughs. Here we have this two-tone color scheme again, with the green on the outside and almost a reddish pink in the middle. Oh, look at it grow in intensity. Like, what are these things, y'all?
I hope you guys are enjoying this. Smash that like if you've enjoyed it. Smash subscribe if you haven't already. If you didn't like this, if it freaked you out, that's okay. Smash that dislike. But guys, really look at this. Look at this evidence. Keep looking up, y'all. Have your cameras ready and keep looking to the skies because the truth is out there. I don't know, the geometric shapes really get me. I'm used to the triangles, like I definitely get it. However, I feel uneasy and uncomfortable every time I see the flying pyramid UFOs, especially the one that we always talk about it, the one over Washington, D.C. and the one over the Kremlin. They freak me out. I don't know why, but like watching them makes me feel uneasy. So I'm definitely always on the lookout for geometric shaped UFOs. I want to learn more about them because they make me uneasy. I want to know what's going on with them. What's their origin? Is this something innate that's in us? Do you guys feel the same way? Speaking of shapes, this is a UFO clip that hasn't been seen by many. It was a triangle shaped craft flying across Philadelphia. Take a look.
What the fuck?
Like many UFO sightings, that one was extremely overlooked, but I feel like it's very credible. The source doesn't really have a reason to lie, and they seemed genuine about their encounter. Now we're jumping back into a UFO that was reported on by NewsNation. You guys know I love NewsNation. I always give them a shout out. They were the ones that they literally championed the UFO Las Vegas event, and I appreciate them for that because they brought a lot of exposure to it. Well, they also were investigating a UFO that was seen over New York, and they concluded that the shape of this UFO kind of matched the gimbal UFO. I'm not so sure I agree, but I love their tenacity and integrity. Check it out.
been a little over a month
Yes,
since an
Ashley.
airline passenger named Michelle
Yes.
Reyes was flying over Manhattan and shooting the skyline with her cell phone, which is what
Of
we all
course.
do.
Yeah.
But something zipped past her window at an extremely high rate of speed. And no matter how many times she watched that video or how many people she shared it with, no one could say what that something was. We know it is cylinder-shaped and vaguely resembles a Tic Tac. And it isn't too dissimilar from another sighting that came to light 4 years ago in 2020. That was when the Pentagon declassified a slew of UFO videos.
I'm telling you, Ashley Banfield is on it, and News Nation is on it, and I love it. I love that it's unbiased. I love that they're not poking fun, and they're taking it seriously. Thank you. If you guys see this, thank you so much. Y'all are incredible.
That sighting stood out mostly because of the kind of people who saw it. Back in 2004, 20 years ago, multiple anomalous aerial vehicles, or UAPs, were detected on radar about 100 miles southwest of San Diego. And a pair of Navy pilots, fighter pilots, described what they saw to 60 Minutes. And soon after they saw what they saw, another flight crew in another jet was able to lock on to what was believed to be the same Tic Tac.
Think about that.
Whatever it was. And they captured the now famous infrared video. And before that Tic Tac sped off again, that's what they saw. And then
Look at that. Thank you, Ashley. Look at that. And I love that they saw it on their radar. Remember the report, the memo from the FBI we just covered in the other video.
Another video that was declassified and released by the Navy. A similar object is captured on radar in 2015,
That one's
11 years
very
later.
similar, in my opinion.
And this time you can hear the pilots in disbelief at what they're
Yes.
seeing. Listen to the cockpit comms.
Dude, there's a wrong, bro. There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots west. Look at that thing, dude.
This is bananas. I love this video so much.
That's not our LNS though, is it? It's not. That is the LNS, dude. Well,
Look at the tilt. Look at the tilt.
It's rotating.
Look at that thing. It's rotating.
Yeah. Ashley, you're incredible. I love her. Oh my God, yes.
Weeks after this sighting, a second sighting happened. And then flash forward to last month.
Look at that. Look at that. Sorry, but I do see what she's saying. I mean, obviously this is not a clear shot, but we're getting that strange elongated shape as well. This is Tic Tac shape. Like I said, it could be a Tic Tac in dark mode.
Michelle Reyes saw from her airplane window stack up to the videos and the intelligence the Pentagon already knew about. For that, I turned to retired U.S. Navy Lieutenant Commander Alex Dietrich.
Yes.
Lieutenant Commander Dietrich was a pilot training with the Nimitz Carrier Strike Group when she was sent to investigate that Tic Tac UFO in 2004. And then
I love how
Commander
I
saw it
Tic
for
Tac.
herself. Thank you so much for joining me. I have been dying to talk to you about this. I wanted to get your whole take on what Michelle Reyes saw out the airplane window.
Well, thanks for having me, and thanks for covering this topic with a serious tone. I know that when we
Yes.
talk about UFOs, a lot of people can snicker or, play the spooky music, and there's a stigma around it. But really, here we are 20 years after we had our encounter off the west coast of California and the USS Nimitz Carrier Strike Group in the middle of military training operations. And we are similarly shrugging our shoulders and saying, what is this? And where did it come from? What sort of technology is this? And is it a friend or foe? It's very hard to tell from Ms. Reyes's video what it might be. The problem with cell phone cameras is the resolution just isn't that good. And it's such a short clip. It's hard to analyze. So, something that I've been speaking to or trying to advocate for is that we invest in the hardware and the sensors to capture better footage, and then bring to bear all the technology that we have available in order to analyze it and make sense of it.
Oh my God, yes. And I don't know how that's not the instant and easiest solution. Like, bro, just upgrade the sensors, upgrade the cameras. We have freaking Sony's. What is it? The Sony A1, the $6,500. We have red cameras. You know, you can equip so much technology onto our things that will make it easier to capture these anomalies and events. Thank you for speaking sense.
With you. The only thing is that from me, and I'm nowhere near as skilled as you are, it seems like it's so much better resolution than the radar showed. Like all of a sudden, I can see that thing and it's shiny.
Yes, yes,
But I
Ashley.
wanted to ask you about 20 years
I
ago
love
how
her.
you were treated when you and your fellow naval pilot in the cockpit reported what you saw. And do you think is any different now? Are we getting better and more serious again with our tone and attitude?
Yes.
To trying to get to some answers.
Yeah, I think so. I think
Right.
as a whole,
Well, there
as a
were actually
country.
4 people at the time. There were 2 aircraft, and each aircraft had a pilot and a weapons systems officer. So we had 4 folks with eyes on, and then we had the separate aircraft and crew, so 6 folks, and they were the ones who got the FLIR footage, and that's the forward-looking infrared, and that's why it's so grainy and not very good quality, because you're actually looking at a thermal image there. It's
Like
not
a heat signature or cold signature, not a
in the traditional sense.
It's a sensor.
So as far as our reception in 2004, again, we were in a military training exercise off the coast of California relatively soon after the events of 9/11. And so folks were concerned. We were concerned that we couldn't identify it.
And I just want to say Alex is incredible too. Thank you. God, thank you for this. Oh my God, NewsNation, you're awesome. And I just want to say that what she pointed out is very important to think about. It was like they were doing military training, right? So if it is part of our government, even the secret shadow government, that's like, and I don't think it is, because they could just be like, oh, we're no flying over here for like a day or two without actually saying why, right? Like the government could just pull that, but they don't. They let these pilots operate, train, and then they see this, and of course there's concerns. Like, oh my God, the government. How do they not
whether it
see
was a
that?
friend or foe, if it was an adversary, whether it was somebody spying on us with surveillance. And so that was concerning at the time.
Looking
and
at
we
you,
didn't
China, with that
hesitate to
balloon.
report. Of course, we received some good-natured ribbing in the aftermath, jokes of little green men and all that. But
Which is so not fair.
In the years since, 2 decades now, we have made slow but steady progress towards trying to come up with a systematic way to report these incidents. When you see something, say something.
Oh, I like your idea
and
of
then
capturing
to
it,
take them seriously
upgrading
and
our
to
equipment.
investigate them. And again, the technology has improved over that time as well.
I love NewsNation. I think they're doing a really great job. I love Ross. I think that, again, NewsNation is not afraid to cover a story that others might feel is a little bit strange. They will cover it and try to get the truth behind it, and I appreciate that. I love it. Y'all, is this the clearest image of a UFO ever? According to Unexplained Mysteries, the answer is yes. They just posted a video yesterday about a man who released the clearest image of a UFO that landed in the middle of a field. I'm just by the thumbnail, I am excited to check this out, y'all, because if this is real, this could be a bombshell. But first, a quick debunk from another image that's setting the UFO community ablaze. Check this out here. As UFOs Reddit says, UFO Twitter has discovered this. A artist's recreation of a flying saucer after crashing near Welcome Lake in Bull of the Woods. Now, this is the image in question. And just yesterday, someone found an actual image of the event. So let's go right here, right here. See this man showcasing it, showing it off. If you look in, it looks almost exactly like the drawing. A little too close, if you ask me. Down to the tree lines, almost as if it were replicated. Well, it turns out, we found out that it was. With military miniatures. This is actually what they used here. And it turns out that the saucer itself is a hubcap of a car with these miniature figures placed near it, which is why the focal point of the image is so off. And why they almost do look like toys, because they are toys. This guy in the chair is this guy right here. You see this guy standing here? It's this one here. You can even see the position of his arms is exactly like the toy. So this was actually done with military miniatures. And it's not real. So this is not a real image of a UFO that crashed with military personnel in front of it. However, as I mentioned, Unexplained Mysteries seems to have found someone who has a real UFO image and the clearest one yet. And I'm pissed they're starting with Stonehenge considering what the protesters just did to it.
County in
Which is
southwest
so
England
ridiculous.
is
Whoa.
renowned for its historical landmarks and strange phenomena.
Yes.
In addition to its famous crop circles and ancient megaliths like Stonehenge, Wiltshire is now the site of an intriguing event which occurred in the middle of a private field.
Whoa!
The local population
Wait. Is this the image? Is that what he's saying? Is he saying that's the image? Hold on.
Wiltshire is now the site of an intriguing modern mystery. An
Okay.
egg-shaped metallic UFO sighting. This event, which occurred in the middle of a private field, has captivated both the local population and UFO enthusiasts.
Man just released the clearest
over the last
image.
few decades, more and more of these oval-shaped UFOs are being witnessed, leading to a variety of interesting theories to be put forward.
This thing is beautiful.
A man going by the name of John shared an intriguing picture of an odd oval-shaped object that had landed in the center of the field on social media.
Y'all, if this is real, this is the clearest image of a UFO we've ever gotten. And look at that. It's seamless. That everything's just reflected on it. It reminds me of that weird giant bean in Chicago. Look at that. But is this the actual picture or is it just B-roll? Oh my God, I'm sorry, I'm floored. If this is real, this is wow. This is shocking.
When he first drew closer, he claimed he thought it might have been a drone or something blimp-like, but he was unable to make out what he was seeing.
Okay.
The individual claimed that the encounter took place in Wiltshire, England, a region well known for being a hotbed for UFO sightings.
Interesting.
The location of the object was on private land, in the middle of a sizable field. The man claimed that although it is not visible in the picture, there are several signs to the left informing people that this is private land and barbed wire dividing the field from the road.
So it's on private
The object's
property.
details emerged as he got closer.
he said you
It was a
can't see it
metallic
from this image, so this is the image?
The man claimed that although it is not visible in the picture, there are several signs to the left informing people that this is private land and barbed wire dividing the field from the road. The object's details emerged as he got closer. It was a metallic oval that was shiny and about the size of a small vehicle, lying peacefully on the ground. The man saw that the item had a smooth, nearly mirror-like surface that reflected light and had a little hum to it. It was the smoothest-looking item John had ever seen, with no visible openings or seams. The thing seemed even more strange when the sun set, giving the landscape a golden tint. Oddly enough, this isn't the first time that this type of object has been witnessed.
Okay.
In fact,
so
according
this
to
was an AI-generated image. So this is the actual image of that craft? How is this not everywhere? Look at that. And that's seamless. What you're seeing here, that line, that's the horizon from the line of sight from that angle. You can kind of see the tree here. Then it's like flatlands. That's the sun right there shining. Wow, this is the actual image? That's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen a UFO this clear. Have you guys ever seen a UFO this clear before? Do y'all believe this?
Giving the landscape a golden tint.
Oh, I'm so mad AI right now could make so
Oddly
many
enough,
things.
this isn't the first
this
time that this type of object has been witnessed. In fact, according to an interview conducted exclusively by the news outlet The Daily Mail, a whistleblower has revealed that during the 1980s, an unidentified flying object with a distinctive egg-shaped metallic exterior was securely stored at a hidden military base in Nevada.
But this one's
Engineers
not real.
stationed at the Nevada Air Base have made a rather intriguing claim regarding a peculiar aircraft discovered in the desert, and they assert that the Central Intelligence Agency stumbled upon this mysterious craft and promptly transferred it to their custody for thorough investigation. However, faced with an overwhelming mystery, the engineers found themselves unable to gain access to the inner workings of the object. As a result,
we know this. We
the
kind
man
of know
went so
all this
far as
already.
to suggest that the low humming sound was interacting with the surrounding vegetation in order to have an impact on the ecosystem. He saw that
that's
the
how
plant
crop
stems
circles
were
are made.
bending in the direction of the object, almost
Wait,
like
wait,
a
wait,
magnet,
wait, 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 wait,
vegetation
wait, wait, wait.
in order to another
Sorry, I'm
base in
like
hopes
skipping
that
around,
further
but
studies could be conducted. The man went so far as to suggest that the low humming sound was interacting with the surrounding vegetation
I
in order
started
to have
thinking
an
about crop
impact on the
circles.
ecosystem.
But when he said that the crops
He
were
saw that the
bending
plant
towards it,
stems were bending in the direction of the object, almost like a magnet. In 1976,
that reminds me of crop circles, because when you look at crop circles, they're not mowed down. The plants are bent at an angle, some of them intricately interwoven, which is bananas.
a similar sighting was reported near the village of Avebury, involving an egg-shaped metallic object seen hovering over a field. Witnesses described the object as having a smooth, reflective surface and exhibiting flight capabilities far beyond conventional aircraft.
Yeah, these
Such
other ones
incidents
seem
have
to
kept
be
Wiltshire at the forefront
AI
of UFO
generated.
research and public interest. The more commonplace theories put out by skeptics were atmospheric occurrences or optical illusions, and they also
Yes, we know this.
contended.
So he's just kind of telling UFO stories that we know by now. That first little bit of the story was the one who took this picture, but this is apparently the legit picture, because he did label the AI generated image AI generated. So it leads me to believe that this is the picture that the man is claiming is real. I mean, it looks too good to be true. This looks fantastic. I'm literally shocked by the level of detail and the clarity. Usually these things are blurry and fuzzy. If I go forward, I feel like, yeah, these are also AI. You actually see the seam on that one. Where whatever AI he's using to generate is really fantastic. But my goodness, could you imagine seeing this? This is a great recreation of that image. Could you imagine seeing that? And then he kind of just goes over this again and again, which is fine. This image is shocking. I can't believe that's real. And where was it this whole time that he just released it? Because he didn't really give that much. This man just released the clearest images of a UFO that landed in the middle of a field. The man released the clearest images of a UFO. Okay. Wiltshire, a county in southwest England, is renowned for its yeah, we know this. The event occurred in the middle of a private field. What day? What time? What? Massive. It's on this channel. You can. It's a hoax. Oh, maybe this channel does post a lot of fake stuff. I thought it was fake stuff with the gaslighting. Well, how do you know it's fake? Is the man going to name John? Not credible. I'm dead. Going by the name of John Doe. You have no shame. Well, I guess you could be doing worse for money. Oh, damn. Maybe it's fake. I mean, I felt like it was too good to be real. But then the fact that he mixed up other pictures and then labeled them AI to let you feel like, yeah, no, this one's AI, but this one isn't. I don't know. It makes me wonder. I find that so interesting. I find that so crazy. But yeah, the video itself was a mixed match of a whole bunch of stories we've already heard, and then a whole bunch of other hullabaloo as I skipped through it. With only that one little snippet about the actual story, and then this picture, everything else is AI generated or some mock-up. But that image itself, if that's the real image, that's insane. And that needs to be studied. I mean, I haven't really seen it on the news. They said Daily Mail posted about it, and I looked around, I couldn't find anything. I don't know. I don't know how convinced I am by it, but I think it's a beautiful picture. If it's not real, it's definitely a great concept and gives us a better visualization than anything we have right now. But if that's the actual picture, that is insane, and that could be smoking gun right there, guys. I'm blown away by the possibilities. I'm still not quite sure what to think. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Please, I want to hear your thoughts. Smash that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Smash that dislike if you didn't like this. Make sure that you check out Unexplained Mysteries. They have quite a few other videos. Make a decision for yourself. Let me know what you guys think, though. Look at the image. Look at it. I don't know. The comments made me cast doubt on it. However, what I wish they linked to the original post or to whoever this John was, so we can get more from this story. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I found it at least interesting, and I wanted to share. Y'all are absolutely incredible. I'll see you guys next time. Now, this has been such a fun compilation. I think we're going to put a bow on it with 10 of history's most famous UFOs. Now, these aren't the top 10 of the entire world forever throughout history, but they are the top 10 that are being spoken about right now with disclosure. Of course, there are other famous UFO sightings that we all know about, and maybe we could do an expanded video on those later on. But let me know in the comments what you think about these 10 exciting UFO sightings.
UFOs have fascinated humans for over a millennia. We talk about them thoroughly here on the channel. But although many UFO sightings are reported daily, there are some that stick to the human memory like glue. Today we're checking out the top 10 famous UFO sightings. Until now, that is. We're starting with number 1, the Roswell incident of 1947. The Roswell incident gained huge attention due to the speculation made about recovered alien spacecraft and extraterrestrial bodies. The crash site was in New Mexico. The US Air Force initially claimed that it was a UFO before redacting their statements and claiming it was a weather balloon. The ongoing secrecy and shifting explanations continue to fuel the conspiracy theories. There's new explanations about the Roswell incident coming out even now. Number 2, the Belgian UFO wave. The Belgian UFO wave began in November of 1989, where reports were filed regarding the sightings of triangular UFOs in the skies. There were 1 or 2 discs, but every report was mainly triangular at low altitudes. Many unusual, unknown objects flying in silence were reported. Many of the reports related a large object flying at low altitude. Some also stated that the crafts were flat. There was flat, triangular shape with lights underneath it. People couldn't believe their eyes, but it doesn't really matter how flat they are if you consider what certain whistleblowers have said about them being the size of a football field on the inside, regardless of their exterior appearance. The Phoenix Lights, 1997. We actually saw video of this one recently on the channel. Thousands of residents in Arizona, thousands of residents, noticed a strange, unidentified flying objects doing movements in the V formation. Now, someone did comment with one of the angles we posted on the channel that it may be a round, disc-shaped object tilted at an angle so that certain observers would see this V-shaped formation. From the angle we pointed out, to them it looked like a disc. Now, the observers of the incident happened to witness this incident on March 13th, 1997, and there has been mystery surrounding the Phoenix Lights ever since. 4. The Westall UFO in 1966. The Westall UFO sighting was reported on the 6th of April of 1966 in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. This incident included several witnesses, and some of them were students at Westall High School. These students reported that they saw a disc-shaped object hovering near their schoolyard. The teacher saw it as well, freaked out, grabbed her camera, and took a photo to reveal the UFO to the world. Number 5. The Gulf Breeze Incident, 1987 to 1988. In this incident, multiple residents claimed UFO sightings in the Gulf Breeze, Florida, United States. They reported a close encounter with triangular UFOs. There are extensive photographs and videos taken of this moment, but their authenticity remains debated. Now, I will say, we've talked about this before, I do love older videos and photos because I do feel that they were harder to fake. These videos and photos have yet to be debunked. They haven't been proven, but they've yet to be debunked. So the event remains debated. Some even claim to have had physical evidence of this sighting. That has yet to be tested. Number 6. The Rendlesham Forest UFO of 1980. Some call this the Roswell of the UK. In the UK, just outside the RAF Woodbridge, there were reports of metallic objects hovering and landing at Rendlesham Forest in Suffolk, England. Radar also tracked the object, lending credibility to this sighting. There has been no explanation found. The incident took place in December of 1980, and it got linked with UFO landing and UFO government connection conspiracies. Number 7. The Tehran UFO of 1976. This UFO sighting was over Tehran, the capital of Iran, during the early morning hours of 19 September 1976. It was an unidentified flying object seen both visually and by radar. As they neared the item, 2 of the Air Force jets named F-4 Phantom II jet interceptors of the Imperial Iranian Air Force reported losing instrumentation and communications. That must be scary as heck. So when they got near the UFO, their jets went haywire. It's interesting that we recently had a UFO in Iran, one that I think is still questionable, but this may add some credence to that. Number 8. The Murray Island Incident of 1947. In the Murray Island incident, witnesses Fred Chrisman and Harold Dahl reported seeing unexplained objects in the sky over Murray Island in Washington. They said there was also falling debris attached to these UFO. The date of this incident was June 21st, 1947. Although debris has been in fact found at the location, its source was never revealed. Make of that what you will. Number 9. The Kecksburg UFO of 1965. On December 9th, 1965, in Kecksburg, Pennsylvania, in the United States, there was a UFO incident. The government, however, insists they swear it was a meteor. Some witnesses claim to have seen military soldiers gathering debris and cordoning off the area after hearing about the fireball. According to many astronomers, the object was probably a meteor bolide that burned up in the atmosphere before dropping sharply. I do find it very, very interesting, all the meteors that we have coming to the Earth, meteor showers, close collisions, that they chose to rope this off to gather the debris. I feel like something else may have happened there. Number 10. Now you guys, of course, know this one. This is the Betty and Barney Hill abduction of 1961. In 1961, the couple Betty and Barney Hill reported experiencing a period of missing time, something we've recently talked about, while driving, and later recalled memories of being abducted by a UFO, where they underwent medical examinations by unusual beings. Their case is considered a landmark in UFO abduction history. They've drawn pictures, they've given explicit details, they've done this many times over. They've even gone to therapy and gone through hypnosis to see if they can recall more information. And every time that Betty and Barney Hill do, the story gets stranger and stranger. Those are the top 10 famous UFO sightings till now, because you never know what's gonna happen next. I think we can officially add the Las Vegas UFO incident as a very famous one, as a lot of people have been talking about it and mentioning it as well. So that gets honorable mention. What do you guys think of this list? What do you think of the 10 famous UFO sightings? Do you think that there are more famous sightings that I missed on the list, or anything that you would want to add? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like and subscribe if you have not already. If you didn't like this video, smash that dislike. It's your opinion. You guys are incredible. Remember, the truth is out there. I'll see you next time.
I know some of you guys may not agree with that list or the order, and that's okay. Let me know what you guys think is number one in the comments below. Or how would you order that list? Or what would you add that I didn't add? I want to hear you guys sound off in the comments. This has been so much fun. I love the compilations because I love getting to rewatch some of these old videos and with a fresh pair of eyes, trying to find new evidence in old stuff sometimes really helps. So I enjoy this as much as you guys do. Thank you for tuning in. Check out that compilation right there and those paranormal videos right there.